will be activated shortly. We'll see completion of liquid oxygen loading on the second stage too, as we continue to see the clock tick down. The thrust vector control system is being tested on the second stage, and the Falcon 9 will have switched to internal power. Two minutes and counting.
Stage 2 LOX load is complete.
There we have the call that confirms the Falcon 9 is fully loaded with 1 million pounds of propellants. We'll soon be seeing venting as SpaceX purges the launch pad propellant lines. And there it goes. This is the ground gas closeouts.
Ground gas closeouts.
Everything continues to be on track for liftoff this morning. We're approaching the final minute of the countdown. T-minus 1 minute. The Falcon 9 flight computers will take control. Stage 1 and 2 will pressurize for flight.
Falcon 9's in startup.
There's that call that the onboard computers have control, awaiting the launch director's final go for liftoff.
LD, go for launch.
There we have it. This Falcon 9 is cleared for launch. We'll all be watching closely when the clock hits 3 seconds.
T-minus 3 seconds.
At 3 seconds, the Falcon 9's onboard computers will be triggering the engine ignition sequence. That's the point yesterday where the countdown was held. Let's listen in to the final seconds.
T-minus 15 seconds. T-minus 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ignition. And liftoff of Falcon 9. Go SpaceX, go Starlink. Vehicle is pitching downrange.
Second time is the charm for this Falcon 9, lifting off on time on its second attempt.
Power and telemetry nominal.
Everything looking good as the Falcon 9 pitches downrange, heading in a southerly trajectory.
Falcon is supersonic.
The Merlin engine should be throttling down as the vehicle approaches max Q.
Max Q.
There's that call. Falcon 9 is traveling faster than the speed of sound and is experiencing maximum aerodynamic pressure as it climbs through the atmosphere. We've got about a minute left in the burn of the first stage, those Merlin engines producing 1.7 million pounds of thrust. Getting the call that the second stage engine is being prepared for ignition, the chill down of that engine underway. 2 minutes into flight, we're approaching main engine cutoff, or MECO. The Merlin engines will shut down. This will be followed by stage separation and ignition of the upper stage. Jettison of the payload fairing comes next.
MECO.
Stage separation confirmed.
MVAC startup.
There we see that separation, the calls from SpaceX coming in a little bit ahead of the video. See the first stage falling away back the California coast in the background. The grid fins now extending, coming up on fairing separation next. View of those Starlink satellites as the fairing halves separate. You can see one half of the fairing falling away past the nozzle of the Merlin vacuum engine. The two halves of the payload fairing will be retrieved from the Pacific by a SpaceX recovery vessel. You can see on the left side of your screen a view looking down at the first stage. Those grid fins quite prominent. Those will come into play as the vehicle encounters more of the atmosphere. They're used for steering the vehicle. You'll see those grid fins starting to play a bigger role in the steering of the Falcon 9. Also a very good view of the cold gas thrusters. Looks like we briefly lost video from this first stage, but it's back. Meanwhile, the second stage has exceeded 18,000 kilometers per hour as it reaches an altitude of about 150 kilometers. Dropping below an altitude of 10 kilometers now, approaching the speed of sound.
Stage 1 transonic.
SpaceX confirming it's passing through that region where it's now under the speed of sound.
Stage 2 FDS is saved.
It's safing the flight termination system on the second stage. It's no longer needed at this point in the countdown.
Stage 1 landing burn.
Stage 2 is in terminal guidance.
Stage 1 landing leg.
Landing burn underway and coming through the cloud deck.
Stage 1 landing confirmed.
There we have it. Touchdown of booster 1082, completing its 23rd voyage to space. Waiting the burnout of the Merlin vacuum engine on the second stage.
MVAC shutdown.
There it is. The Falcon 9 second stage is now
Nominal
in
park orbit
a
insertion.
coast phase. There will be a very short 1 second burn of that second stage to circularize the orbit of the Falcon 9. That
MVAC startup.
Stage separation confirmed.
SpaceX concluding its coverage of this morning's launch. It was smooth sailing for this particular countdown. Everything at this stage looking like it is on track.